As always, I'm Carl with Targets the Attitude, your absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp, and sometimes of destruction. Never know. Coming to you today with another new for 2019 knife from CRKT. Sorry, almost said Kershaw. No, wrong company. CRKT. This one is the Hyperspeed. Very striking knife. Very interesting pixelated design on the handle. The handle is glass reinforced nylon, which makes it quite tough, very grippy. I mean, it's just very nicely textured. There's a cyst opening, but instead of the standard extended tang, this one is making use of thumb studs and something that they're now calling a outburst assist system. CRKT is calling it an innovation that boosts the blade deployment, and I gotta admit, it's fast. Can't beat that. The whole thing isn't bad. The little handle is right over 4.5 inches, 4.63 inches to be exact. The blade is right at 3.5 inches. Call that a spear point, very nice. Plain edge. It's black oxide coated 8CR 13 MOV, or excuse me, 14 MOV. CRKT is apparently taking a step up in the amount of molybdenum it puts in its blades, which should help with the hardness and with the edge retention a little bit. It's rating the blade hardness at 58 HRC. That's on the Rockwell scale, which means it's a very tough blade, should hold an edge quite well. It's got a very deep pocket clip, and you can reverse it, which is nice. Still can't flip it for your tip down carry, but you can at least choose whether you want standard right hand pocket carry or left hand pocket carry, which is sweet. Frame lock, or liner lock, excuse me. Doesn't say what the liners are, but I'm assuming it's some sort of stainless. Yeah, it's got a nice spring on there. Knife was designed by an MJ Lerch. If you saw my video on the oh Lord, what was the name of them? Oh yes, the Fast Lane. You might think, well, okay, Matthew Lerch, yeah. No, it's his wife. I don't know what MJ stands for, but yeah, this was designed by his wife. Apparently, she's getting quite famous in her own right for knife designs. And looking at this, I can see why. It's a very comfortable, very sweet knife. Let's see how it does in our standard battery of tests. Start off with, of course, a standard piece of paper. And, yeah. It's doing quite well there. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less from CRKT. Cardboard. Here we go. Got a box right here. So let's just okay. That was fast and smooth. I'll handle any box you need to open up quickly, won't it? Hang packaging test. Let's see here. Here we go. No, that one's been used already. Here we go. Standard soda bottle. So I say Coke bottle, but it wasn't Coke. It was Diet Dr. Pepper, but you know, same thing. Blade goes in beautifully. No resistance whatsoever to speak of that way. And yeah, if that doesn't meet your respects for opening up hang packaging, I'm not sure what we can do to get it better. Yeah, it's here, paracord. Got some here, but there's the end. Yeah, it would help if I actually put some force on it, wouldn't it? Okay, that did pretty well. Nice and fast. Yeah. Here's where the real test gets when got a loop so small I can barely fit in my hand. Okay, and let's see. Wow. One pass. That is impressive. I'm really liking this knife so far. Almost ashamed to put something this beautiful through this, but if we want to do it, let's do it, right? So, get a piece of oak I've been working on lately. Yeah, it's just $10 piece of firewood. Tried to make a nice little plaque out of it and didn't clamp it down right. So I turned it from a nice plaque that would have sold for around $70 to $90 when finished into about a $12 piece of firewood. Let's see how it does. Now cutting across the grain it's doing pretty well. Let's see how it does going with the grain. Wow. Hey, don't do this at home, okay? Cutting towards yourself is never a good idea. Even if I did do it. Yeah, it feathered that up quite nicely. That is definitely impressive. And other than some wood shavings, I'm not seeing any damage, not even a shiny spot on that blade. No jumping on the back, but you know what? The way that handle's designed, you almost don't need it. I mean, I put my thumb down and I'm naturally on the handle scales, not on the blade itself, so that's nice. Let's go back to our piece of paper here and make sure we didn't do any damage while whittling on that oak. None whatsoever. There you have it. The Hyperspeed from CRKT, designed by MJ Lerch of Wisconsin. Very, very sweet knife. Very smooth in its deployment. Nice feel in the hand. Definitely a big, well, long knife. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. I hope you were as well. But I got other things I gotta get done here this morning, unfortunately, so I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something new. So, if you did find anything interesting in this, hope you go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Should be right about there, I think. After you do that, go ahead and click on the bell right next to it. That way you'll get notified every time I do a new video, which I try to do about once a week. Definitely like and share if you found it of any interest at all. And if you've got any knives you'd like to see me review that I haven't yet, hey, don't hesitate to put a comment down there. I'll read them. I'll respond. Might not respond the same day, but I'll get back to you as fast as I can. And if it's a knife I can get a hold of, well, let's be honest, I have to pay for all my knives. I'm too small to get the big manufacturer saying, hey, check this out. Try it out. See what you think. No, I have to buy all my knives. But that works out for you because, hey, if I don't think the knife's worth it, I'm not going to buy it. But that also works out for me if you leave comments. Maybe you know of a knife I don't yet. So go ahead, leave a comment, let me know. In the meantime, you take care. Hope you have a great day, a better weekend. And as always, remember, go and do something, no matter how minor or how major, even if it's just commenting on a video. Do it with attitude. See you now. Bye.